Readers are leaders. If you're looking for a productivity books that can really improve your productivity and time management in your life, this is the quick video about it. In this quick video, we go deep into about the top 7 productivity books that changed my life. You know what? This is Ramesh Yadav, productivity expert. I have been in this space since more than 36 months, researching and reading more than 150 plus books in my life. You know what? Not every book is really impactful, but over time, what I found is few books I'm reading more and more again to make it more even powerful in my life. Right? In this video, we go deep into about the top 7 productivity books that changed my life. Let's dive in. Book number 1, Atomic Habits by James Clear. I know you might know about this book. Actually, the core of productivity lies in this book because James Clear has put more than 10 years of effort to write this book and it become a million copy bestseller easily and effortlessly. Because the concepts and the frameworks in this book are very implementable and very practical. Even you can go to jamesclear.com/blog. You can read all of his blogs and see how much powerful they are. Right? If you really want to start your productive journey, read this one book. Okay, read this one book, Atomic Habits. But in every book, I'll tell you my top 3 aha moments, top 3 important points which touch to my heart. Okay, the first point from Atomic Habits, which is change your identity. It's not about habits, it's not about goals, it's not about results. It's about changing your identity from a normal guy to a superstar guy. Right? The first chapter in this book only talks about identity transformation, where you adapt your new transformation by changing your habits and goals. The second point, which I love it, is the never miss the second day. If you are not consistent in your life, you are starting a habit, you are starting a goal, but over time, within a week or a month, you are losing the momentum because you are not consistent with it. And James Clear told that whenever you started a new habit, if you miss one day, it's completely acceptable because we are all humans, right? But don't miss the second day. Never miss the second day. Make sure you ruthlessly execute it. Even I'll tell you my example. I have my private clients. One of my private client is struggling with sleep because he has a working hard job more than 8 to 12 hours a day, where his sleep is bad. You know what I told him the same principle. You know what? If you work too hard, maybe your sleep is bad, maybe 4 or 5 hours distracted sleep. I agree with that. But tomorrow, make sure you prioritize the sleep over work. That one sentence changed his life. Within a week, he improved his sleep. Now he is sleeping deeply because he got the clarity that if yesterday is the sleep properly, today you can work hard. And if today you can work hard, tomorrow you have to deep sleep. Like that, you can change your life also. Okay. The third point, which I always love, is you never race towards your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Personal favorite. This statement is my personal favorite because everyone is dreaming, setting high goals. But you know what? We fall down to the systems which we built in. The systems means the daily routines, the planners, the clarity, the resources, all the systems which we built in to execute it. Even in your business, suppose if you are not growing, you set the double the revenue or double the income target, but if you are not achieving it because you are just setting the goal but not building the enough systems to execute that goal. I will put the link in the description. You can go and purchase the book from Amazon and you can watch it. Even I prefer you take the Audible or Kindle book and listen or read it immediately. You know what? This book is the Bible of productivity, okay? Bible of productivity, and I reread it every single time. Every single time. Once in a month I reread it because every time I'm reading, I'm getting a new point from the book. Okay. The second book which changed my life is The Deep Work. The Deep Work by Carl Newport. You know what? Carl Newport is a teacher in America. He is researching about students. Why few students are getting amazing ranks, why a lot of students are struggling, because the difference is the shallow work and the deep work. Right? The shallow work means you are collaborating with people, talking to people, distracting with messages, distracting with devices. That is called shallow work. Deep work means you put everything away, take a specific activity, go deep into it, at least for 45 minutes, 45 minutes to 90 minutes, or even 2 hours also. You go deep into it. Once I started learning this book, right, my way of approach towards work is completely changed. Even now in my day, 80% of my day has been the deep work, 20% of the day is the collaborative work. Maybe now you can look back in your life. Is your day completely shallow work? If you're stuck in the shallow work loop, you might feel busy, but actually you are not productive, right? You might feel that you are on track, but at the end of the day, week or month, you just felt burnout. Nothing moving, nothing important things are moving in your life. So first you understand the difference between shallow and the deep work. Make sure 80% of your time should be spent on deep work, solving a great problem in your work, and 20% of your time in meetings, chit chat, chatting, all that random stuff. Okay. The second point which I love is the embrace the boredom. You know what? If you're starting a new journey in terms of your side hustle, in terms of your business, in terms of your skills, at one point in middle you felt bored. But you know what? The top athletes, peak performers, they embrace the boredom. Right? Even if it is boring, they show up consistently, they wake up consistently, they execute consistently. Over time, that boredom leads to massive exponential results. When you felt bored of your meaningful things, for example, reading books. I have seen many people told that reading books are boring. But if you embrace that boredom, automatically you will get that intelligence, you will get that knowledge, you will become triple time the powerful than your peers and competitors. Okay. The third point, which I really love it, deep work makes you irreplaceable in your industry. Okay. Deep work makes you irreplaceable. So what it means is, because of the automation, because of the AI, because of the robots, because of the advanced technology evolving every single minute, your job is in jeopardy, right? Your job is in confusion. Who knows? You will be replaced with a robot very fast. But if you want to become irreplaceable in your life, make sure you do the deep work where robots can't do. Okay, where that AI can't do. The more routine job you're doing, make sure it's okay you have a routine job, but parallelly you can learn something, parallelly you try something, parallelly you build your side hustle, right? Parallelly you build your own stuff and go deep into your work, so that you will become irreplaceable in your industry. One short note here in this book is a little bit lengthy book, a little bit boring also. I can say that from compared to the Atomic Habits, this book is a little bit boring. But if you want to go through it, yes, you can go through it. Otherwise, you can read the summaries of it. That's what the author told, the Carl Newport. Even he has other books also. You can go through it. The third book, which really touched my heart in productivity, which is Hyper Focus. Hyper Focus. The name itself talks about focus, right? In this distracted world, how to work less and achieve more. That hook is touched my heart, and I purchased that book and I read it multiple times to understand what is focus. Why we are not focusing. You know what? I got an aha moment that it's not about your time management anymore. It's about your attention management. The power of your attention. If you're giving an attention to me while watching this video, it means I can control your brain. I can control your mind. In the same way, next time on, wherever you're giving your attention, make sure you're aware of it. Is it entertainment? Is it short reels? Is it negative thinking? Is it random? Or you are focusing on what you want. So never ever lost this attention span in your life. Okay. Second, taming the distraction. It means you have to block the distractions. There are only 3 types of distractions. I found it in my research. One mindset distraction. It could be negative thinking, overthinking. It could be shiny object syndrome. It could be too much of analyzing, analysis paralysis, information overload. These are all the negative mindset distractions. You need to cut it down. Second, people distraction. It could be your family, your friends, your neighbors, your colleagues, your known people, right? And the third kind of distraction, the digital distraction, where it could be devices, your smartphone, TV, laptop, tablet, or whatever the devices are. Make sure you break all of them while you're in the deep work. Okay. And the third point which I love from this book is recharge your attention. I really like this point because every time suppose you spend 90 minutes going deep into the work and immediately you're asking for another deep work, another focused work. It's highly impossible because your attention battery is going down. It requires some recharge time. Suppose if your work is mind intensive, suppose you are working with a laptop as a knowledge worker, suppose if you are a software developer working with laptops, how to recharge your attention? By going non-digital rest. Okay, non-digital rest. It means you can have some coffee, talk to your people, maybe you can move around your terrace so that you can move your body. Make sure you have a non-digital break. Okay, non-digital break so that your attention span has been recharging for the next productive session. Okay, I personally like this book because the way the author Chris Bailey has written in such a way that you love to read it fully. Okay, if you are not a reader but you want to learn hyper focus, go with this book. The link is in the description. Okay, and the fourth book which I always love is the Essentialism, the disciplined pursuit of less, Greg McKeown. You know what? Once I started learning the Essentialism, my life completely changed towards minimalism. Essentialism means very simple: having less but best in your life. Okay, it's not about purchasing too many things, it's not about having too many things in your life, it's about having the essential quality things in your life so that you have enough bandwidth and focus to do whatever you want. Okay, the first point which I love is protect the asset, your sleep. Right, you always have to protect the asset, your sleep, because before we sleep we are jumping into the distraction. We spend minimum 1 hour in that devices, lighting, even sometimes bad habit, binge watching. That makes us distracted. And if you sleep right, and after you wake up, you don't feel productivity. Right? How many times it happened? Just pause this video and type MB in the chat. Mind blown. If you have a distraction before you sleep, you wake up with the digital lagness. You wake up with a lot of frustration, and your productivity, and this author told that your today's productivity depends on your yesterday's sleep. Okay, so make sure you sleep properly by having less but best in your life, and you protect that sleep, minimum 7 to 8 hours of deep work, so that you are more likely to really having that productive day ahead in your life. Okay, the second point, what is important now? Don't people are very crazy enough to consume content for the 10th step in their life, 20th step in their life. Ramesh, this could be helpful to me after 1 year. No, stop it. Only consume the content which is important to you right now. One of the reason why you are in this video, because you want to really read a book on productivity. That's where you are here. Take one book and go deep into it. And you always consume the content only for the next step, the immediate step of your life in your career or in your business, so that the probability of implementing what you learn is very high. And you know what? Your life is a laboratory. Make sure you implement it immediately and get some results in your life. Okay, so in my case, I have a community called Productivity Empire. At the time of recording this video, we are 250 plus productivity warriors. So every time I learn something in terms of productivity or time management, I implement it myself, then I give it to my 250 plus people, and they are implementing and they are giving me the feedback, and over time I'm maturing my work based on the clarity. Right, so next time on, what you do is always do the important things. Okay, and the third, the genius of routine. My favorite word is this, the genius. Okay, if you make your daily routines perfect, right, automatically you will become more productive in your life. If you want, you can grab this book, Essentialism. You will love it. And the fourth book which touched my heart is The Art of Impossible, a peak performance primer by Stephen Kotler. Okay, this book, I can say it's really a peak performer book, because if you really want to be a peak performer in your life, this is the highly recommend book. You know what? There is one course also there in Mind Valley. It's about the art of furosity or something. The art of furosity talks about talks about how to achieve the impossible goals, like David Goggins, he's my second father, I can say that. So that guy achieved impossible milestones, impossible things at the age of 40 because he implemented this art of impossible in his life. Okay, so I will tell you my top 3 points. One, motivation decoded. Everyone watching motivational videos, rara movements, jumping jacks, this, that, to motivate themselves. But actually, you need to understand the AMC, action motivation cycle. First time in my life, I learned this cycle in this book only. So what Stephen Kotler told, that whenever you want some motivation, try to immediately take some action, because that action gives you the progress. That progress releases the dopamine in your mind that motivates you. Okay, next time on, whenever you are paralyzed with procrastination, whenever you are thinking too much but not able to move forward, immediately take a small action. It could be 5 minutes, and get it done. Feel that proud of progress, automatically be motivated. The more you motivated, the more action you will take, and the more action you will take, the more progress you can create, and the more progress will motivate you even more. And it works like a cycle. It never ends. It never ends. And the second point I really love from this book is the skill of skill. Everyone started acquiring the skills, but in this book, the author clearly told that 5 simple steps how to quickly build the skill. Any skill, if you want. It could be speed reading, it could be learning, it could be productivity, it could be graphic designing, playing a guitar, it could be whistling, any skill. Because the skill requires a particular steps. If you follow that, automatically you will master that skill. By using this framework, the skill of skill, I gained 13 plus skills in my entrepreneur journey alone. Okay, and the third point which I love from this book is the peak performance demands grit. The grit is an emotion where it is a combination of your commitment levels and your consistency levels. If you really want to be a peak performer in your life, you have to have 100% commitment levels. You should have 100% consistency levels in your life, right? And there is a book called Grit also there. You can go and read about it. Even there is a test also, the Grit score. You can take the test and see the magic. See the power of the peak performance in your life. Okay, I highly recommend this book if you are really committed to improve your productivity in your life. Okay, the next book which I always love it is the Effortless. The name itself indicates the effortless. The reading a book is also very effortless. The author structured the book into the 3 sections, and each section is very easy to read, and each section has a clear outcome. And you know what? Greg McQueen told that if you are trying to make your job effortful, you are more likely to procrastinate. Your only one question is how to make this effortless. Okay, how to make your job effortless, how to make your productivity effortless, so that you will become 100% consistent in your life. Okay, so my favorite top 3 points in this book also: focus on what you have. Always don't chase too many things. Don't be in that hungry mindset forever. Really be thankful for what you have. Focus on what you have instead of blaming for the world. I don't have that, I don't have iPhone, I don't have blah blah blah. Stop. Focus on what you have. Start with what you have to build what you want. Okay, the second point which I love is what done look likes. What done look likes. Very simple. We are all just dreaming, not building an implementable plan. So before you even start the execution, make sure you have to create a picture in your mind. It's a blueprint in your mind. How is the done look likes? How is the outcome look likes? How is the result look likes? If you have a detailed clarity on the outcome, right, execution is effortless. Okay, execution is effortless. And I tried many times, even in our productivity empire. Many of the times I told my people that if you have 1 hour, spend 10 minutes in planning. What do you want? What is that one thing you want to execute in this 1 hour? What are the steps required to execute that outcome? What are the resources required to execute each step? So that you will be execute 100% without distraction. And so once you have a clarity on your outcome, life will become easy. Okay, the third point which I love is think high returns with least effort. Don't work like a donkey here, because your time is limited. The more you work like a donkey, the longer it takes to achieve your important goals. So next time on, think about how can I generate higher returns with the least effort, right? For example, reading a book is the least effort high return activity, because authors spend 10 years of research to build a small book you purchase for 200 rupees, and you're reading that book within 2 days. You will get all the knowledge with you to implement it immediately. But if you try it alone to learn that, it takes 10 years of time waste, 10 years of research, 10 years of trying and failing approach, trail method. You got the point, right? I always prefer this book. If you are a person who don't like reading books but you want to read it, this is the easiest way to read book. Even he is the author of the book Essentialism. You can see the book Essentialism and Effortless, both are really powerful. Both are different also, not the same, both are different, but you can pick any one of the book if you are really curious about it. The next book which I always love it is The One Thing. Actually, it's a book of entrepreneurship. A little bit of flavor is there in entrepreneurship, but it will helpful for you for your productivity also. You know what? The one thing which I really love it is the book name, The One Thing. Okay, so he's asking a question. He's asking you a question. I'll let you know in a minute. Okay, the book subtitle is The Surprisingly Simple Truth Behind Extraordinary Result by Gary Keller. You know what? This Gary Keller is an amazing guy in terms of taking the decisions, taking the powerful decisions in your life. Okay, so what he's explaining is, if you really want to achieve something great in your life, instead of chasing too many things, find that one thing. Okay, find that one thing. The first point which I like it is the live with a purpose. So what is your purpose? Have you find your purpose or not? You're still chasing shiny objects. If you're chasing shiny objects, ask this one question: what is your name is synonym for, right? So Mahatma Gandhi is known for non-violence. Steve Jobs is known for innovation. Elon Musk is known for productivity. Like that, even Ramesh Yadav is known for productivity. Like that, you can take what is your name synonym for. Please pause this video. If you know that answer, type it in the comments. What is your known for? Your name equal to and your that word. Find that purpose and your life will become very easy. Okay. And I found in my early stages, like 3-4 years back, I will die for this. I will be more productive and I will make my warriors more productive. And I stick to that because I committed myself very early stage. So there is no time waste of thinking any other things than productivity. Okay. In the same way, you can pick any industry, any word, but be committed to it. Okay. The second point which I love it is the one thing question, as I already told, the one thing question. You know, the question is this: what is that one thing I can do now so that I will achieve that goal easily? Simple, right? What is that one thing I can do now so that I will become 100% productive? Planning. Okay. So what is that one thing I can do now so that I can achieve that $1 million in my life? Can you see this? It is removing all the distractions, all the routine things from your life, giving that focused question. What is that one thing? What is that one? It's not 3 things or 4 things. It is that one thing. What is that one thing I can do so that I can scale my YouTube subscribers to 1 million? Please hit that like button, right? Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and why not the bell icon, so that you will see more powerful tutorials like this. What is that one thing I can do? Ask this question every time. And the third, clear on your priorities. Next time on, you have a clarity that you're spending time with your family, you're working on your business, you're working on your career, or you're really working on your body. Be clearer on your priorities. Your job is not to say no to everything. No. You have to say yes to the meaningful things. Say no to the 99% of the distractions in your life. Okay. So once you have the clarity, your life will become very easy to live. Okay. I highly recommend this book. If you really want to be an entrepreneur, or even if you want to remove the junk from your life, this is the right book for you. Right? Really the right book for you. And if you have really seen the value in this tutorial, if you're really serious to implement the last 7 books into my community, it's my pleasure and honor to invite you to my brand new community called Productivity Empire. Right now, we are 250 plus productivity members at the time of recording this video, and 50 plus warriors we have who are consistent since more than 100 days in terms of learning, waking up, exercise, in terms of making money, in terms of spending time with their family. We are 100% productive. If you want proof, just go and look at the warrior interviews also. You will see how many interviews I have shooted with my successful students, right? If you're really serious on it, go to this link rameshyadav.com/join, jump into it with the current offer. We are charging very less to make you more productive for the rest of your life. And or if you really want to join my Effortless Productivity Masterclass, I will give you the link below. You can join the masterclass where I will explain to you in depth about what you will get inside my community. If you believe that's the right thing, jump in. I can't wait to see you inside. The one action step for you is pause this video. Tell me what is that one book you are going to choose today and you are going to read immediately. Please pause this video, type that book in the chat. Okay. If you want a revision, please scroll this video to the back and watch it once again to understand which book you want to read immediately. Okay. And I can't wait to see your comments. Please hit that like button if you really love it, because I have a lot of books, but I really handpicked these top 7 books because I chewed that books multiple times to make myself more productive along with my community, right? Take that one book and go deep into it. I recommend go with Atomic Habits, or I recommend go with Effortless or Essentialism. Okay, these 3 books are very easy to read. If you pick like Art of Impossible or Deep Work, a little bit complex to read. Okay, thank you for watching this video. So please subscribe to this brand new channel so that your support will always motivate me to create more videos like this, and hit that bell icon if you want immediate notification. This is Ramesh Yadav, productivity expert, signing off. Bye.